This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, and now we just go on here to the next question. Next question says, uh, it's, two, it's 2016 paper 4-1. Okay, question 8. Now, apples cost X cents each and oranges cost X plus 1 cents each. Fine. Now, Dylan spends $3.23 on apples and $3.23 on oranges. Means he's spending same amount on both fruits, right? Now, the total of the number of apples and the number of oranges Dylan buys is 36. Okay. Now, write an equation in terms of x, and show that it simplifies to this form. Okay, we need to bring this equation. Okay. Now, we just assume that let the number of apples he buys is x, okay, and the number of oranges that he buys is y. Okay, so x plus y will be equals to 36 in that respect. Fine. We just come here and we just say that number of apples that he purchased is x, for instance, and number of oranges is equals to y. Okay, and the total number of fruits is equals to 36. That's my equation number 1, as they have said. Okay, the total number of apples and oranges is 36, so that's how it comes. From this equation number 1, you can form an equation keeping y as a subject, because we need to express y in terms of x, because the resultant equation must come out in terms of x, so that's why we are doing this. Okay, and now we come to the cost value. Okay, so it says that the price of your, but here x is represented for the cents. Okay, so I better use a and b for apples and oranges. Okay, something like this. Okay, now it says that a number of apples, they cost x cents. Okay, and it is equal to total $3.23. And as you see, x is actually cents. We need to convert cents in terms of dollars, because the total amount is expressed in dollars. Okay, so x cents is equals to how many dollars? You know that $1 is equal to 100 cents. Yeah,
Yeah.
so 1 cent will be equal to 1 upon $100. So x cents will be equals to x upon $100. So I'm going to write here x upon 100. Okay, so a number of apples were bought in this much price, which is equals to 3.23. All right, that's it.
Okay.
So in this respect, I come to know that if I make a cross multiplication, I can shift this 100 here and I can shift this x in the denominator. So a is equals to 3.323, because 3.23 multiplied by 100 gives you 323, right? So a is 323 by x. Okay, I can name it equation number 3 just for my convenience. There's no such restriction, you should also name it. Okay, and then we go to the price of the oranges. So b number of oranges worth uh, x plus 2 cents, so is it x plus 2 upon $100, right? So x plus 2 upon $100, and it is equals to 3.23. That's what he spent, right? That's what he has spent. It's written over here. So now
Yep.
just express your equation in terms of your b. So it'll be On cross shifting, it is giving me 323 upon x plus 2. Got it? This is my equation number 4. Now I can substitute a and b values in my equation number 1. Okay? Okay, now there's no need to form this equation. So I will substitute my a and b in my equation number 1, and I will get my required equation, so mentioned in the question. So a plus b is equals to 36. So I just come a little here. I just give the reference of my equation. So a plus b is equals to 36. Yeah, now I can take out this 323 outside just to simplify my work. So I can take it out like this, and then I'm going to take my conventional LCM work, and 323, I'm getting LCM is x times x plus 2. So it is giving me x plus 2 plus x equals to 36. Got it? So I'm now getting 323 times 2x plus 2 upon x squared plus 2x equals to 36. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I will just try to check, is there any HCF of 36 and 323. I just try to simplify it if it is possible for me. So if I just say that 323 is divisible by 36 directly, no. Is 6 dividing 323? No. Is 3 dividing 323? No. So I can't take out anything common here. Their HCF is 1, so I just leave this thing as it is now. The next thing that I can do here is I can take out my 2 common from the numerator. I'm getting this. Yeah. And I can cancel this 2 with my 36. Because you're having equality here, and in equality, horizontal cancellation is possible, so you can cancel this 2 at the left side with the 36 of the right side. But that's what you're getting. Okay. Now you can write your terms like this, and you can shift this denominator here. It becomes 18 times x squared plus 2x. Got it? So now just try to get your simplified format. 323x plus 323 equals to 18x squared plus 36x. Okay, now x squared coefficient is already positive, so prefer to shift your left hand side towards right side. So you are now going to have a situation like this. Okay, and now you're going to simplify this. So 36 minus 23, what it gives you, son? Tell me.
13.
36 minus 323.
36 minus 323 is minus 287.
Minus 287x minus 323 equals to 0. This is the equation that we are getting after doing this entire work. Is this the same thing? Oh yes,
Yeah.
this is it. So that's how we get the equation. I hope it's clear now.
Wait, just 1 second. Can you go a little up?
Yeah. You can copy this.
Okay. Let's see.
Just let me know. I'll scroll up and down whenever you need. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the smallest font we can afford. You see, whenever you get this kind of questions, just try to read the question, gather the information, and then form the arithmetic equations, then simplify it according to your algebraic rules. It's all based on practice.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Okay. Have you copied the last steps?
Yep.
Okay, shall we move on? Okay. Okay. So your next question is now, okay, this is it. And now here 2016 paper 2-2. Okay, before approaching this question, I must open my website for to check the marking scheme. Okay, this will help us in checking the answers. Okay, your next question is, the base of a triangle is 9 centimeter, correct to the nearest centimeter. Okay. The area of a triangle is 40 centimeters square, correct to the nearest 5 centimeters square. Okay, this is an approximation question. Upper bound and lower bound, probably, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Calculate the upper bound for the perpendicular height of this triangle. It's a 3-mark question, it is. Okay, so we just write down here our upper bound and lower bound formulas. Okay, the whatever the actual value you get, you just represent the actual value by your x generally, and the approximated values which are so given to you with respect to which you need to round is represented by y. Okay, so here in terms of base, my triangle, my x value is 9 centimeter, which is the original value, and once when I want to make it correct up to nearest centimeter, so it is equals to nearest 1 centimeter, so y will be equals to 1 centimeter. That's how we follow. So upper bound is actually obtained by adding your x with y by 2. Okay, and the lower bound is something that you obtain by subtracting y by 2 from x. That's what it is. Okay, and then you just write the formula of your area of a triangle. So area of any triangle is half times base into height. Okay, we know the value of your area, which is 40 centimeters square. Let us write down here original values, and my base, that is b, it is equal to 9 centimeters. All right, and h is something that I don't know, and I need to find the upper bound of this h. Okay, so you are actually dealing with the quotient. I mean, you are actually handling with the division format, right? That's the way how you get the value of your h, right? So what you need to do, as you need to find out the upper bound of your h, it means you need to subtract the upper bound of your area with the lower bound of your base. This is the procedure in order to find the upper bound of any physical quantity which is so obtained through division. Okay, so just try to check it out. First we find out, let me just write down here in a proper way so that you can make a coordination. The upper bound of your height is obtained by dividing upper bound of your area with the lower bound of your base. Okay, so I need to find upper bound of A and the lower bound of my B. Right, so let us try to do a little down, and upper bound of A is equals to 40 plus, here the value of y in terms of area is 5 by 2. Okay, so it is 42.5, it means
Yep.
42.5 centimeters square, and the lower bound of base is equals to 9 minus half. Okay, because here y is 1 centimeter in terms of for your base, so it It's 9 minus half, so it is 8.5 centimeters. This thing tells me I can find out the upper bound of my h. I'm just writing in short, okay, just to save my time. The upper bound of your h is 42.5 divided by 8.5. Okay, centimeters square upon centimeters. This and this will get cancelled. You're getting simply centimeter left, and 42.5 divided by 8.5.
5.
Is 5. So this is going to be our answer. The upper bound of h is this. Let's check it out. Okay.
No,
So,
isn't it half? Half times 8.5 times 8 equals 42.5.
sorry, what? I don't understand.
The formula of area of a triangle is half into base into height. So we didn't
Yeah,
half it.
we just neglected that too right now. We are going to check in the marking scheme first. Are we getting 5 or 10? So we just check it out. We'll check it out. What is the we just we have to multiply the answer with that 2, with this 2. Certainly we do. Let's check the answer. It's 2016 paper 2 so I'm checking it in my May June first. Question 13. Yeah, it's 10. It's 10. We have to multiply it with 2. I forgot that. That's a formula. This 2 is present in the formula. Yes, of course. It's 10 centimeter. That's it. Okay, so I hope you have understood the procedure how we do.
Yeah.
So this is it. Okay, and then we approach to the next question. Now you're having a nice Venn diagram here, so I need this image on the board because the size is not compatible for me to coordinate. So I just upload this image on the board. Okay, now we are having some nice Venn diagram question here. There are 50 students, at least one of who study at least one of the subjects: geography, mathematics, and history. Okay, the cardinality of your universal set is 50. Let me write down here. The cardinality of your universal set is 50. Okay. Now here the information is given to us that 18 students study only mathematics. Okay. Only mathematics. 19 study 2 or 3 of these subjects. Okay. And 23 study geography. Alright, so it's like that. So we need to fill up the Venn diagram over here. Alright, so 18 study only mathematics. It means you simply write 18 over here, means only mathematics learners. So the portion which is left from the non-overlap portion of your M set contains 18 students. Okay, this set. And then 19 study 2 or 3 of these subjects. So this thing tells me that X number of students study only 2 subjects and 7 students study 3 subjects, right? So the sum of these 3 times X plus 7, they are actually 19 in total. They study either 2 or 3 subjects. Okay. So in this way I can find the value of my X here. So it is 3x equals to 19 minus 7. That gives me 12. So X is therefore 4. Okay.
Yep.
X is coming out to be 4. So for my convenience, I can write my 4 at the place of my X just to make a proper coordination here. So I just write 4, 4, 4 all over around. Okay. Now we just come here. 23 study geography combinedly. They haven't said that 23 study only geography. Means the overall circle of the geography, the cardinality of this overall circle is 23. So I can write that over here. If I just assume that let this is a number of students study only geography, right? So a plus 2 times x plus 7 is equals to 23. That's what it means, right? So I know that x is 4, so this will become 8. So 8 plus 7 gives me 15. Okay, 23 minus 7 minus 2 times 4. Let me go a little up. Okay, so 23 minus 15. What it gives you, son? What it gives you?
8.
8. So 8 students study only geography. So you just write 8 here now. Clear? So this is your 8. You can write 8 here. And that's it. Now what is left is now h. Okay. So how you're going to find your h? There's nothing mentioned how many students study history. So you know that the total cardinality is 50. Okay, so you subtract all these numbers that we have mentioned here in the G and M circles. We just subtract all these numbers from h, we are going to get this remaining value left. Okay, so just you can do it here.
45. It's 5 in history.
8 plus 3 times 4 plus 7 plus 18 plus this h thing is equals to 50. Now you just work out, get the value of your h. What you get?
Uh, it's 5. 5 students who study history.
That's what we are getting. So it's equals to 5. So 5 students study only history. That's how we fill up. Okay, and we have done already how we get the value of x. So part 1 is also accomplished, and we have accomplished the Venn diagram too. So part 1 and 2 are done. We are going to check this out now. This is okay. Now here
There's
it's
no
not
use.
mentioned which your question is this. Do you have any idea which your question is this?
No.
So okay, never mind. But this is understood how we get the how we fill up the cardinality of the subsets mentioned in the Venn diagram. Now we go on and see a part 3. In part 3, they say that use your set notation to complete the statement. Okay, so G union M union H whole complement. Now, first of all, it's simply a common sense question. You see, can you see any number written in the remaining region of this Venn diagram?
No.
No. It means none of the elements are present in this remaining section. And you see, this is entirely all these 3 circles. I can write them as G union H union M, right?
Yeah.
The complement of this is actually the region which is outside, right? And it is not containing any value. It means that this is an empty set or phi. Are you getting it?
Hmm.
This is it. So this is an empty set. You can write either empty set or you can write phi. Okay. For example, if they talk about a cardinality of this thing, as you're not having any value in the set of this G union M union H whole complement, means none of the elements are there. It means the cardinality is 0. So I hope it's clear that how they ask and how you're going to answer.
Yeah.
And now you just go on, see the next part 4. You need to find out the cardinality of G intersection of M union H. You need to see the region that defines this set notation. G intersection M union H. Now what you need to do is talk about your M union H. M union H, actually these two circles of M and H completely. Okay.
Yep.
So I can use a different color just to highlight this thing, just to get an idea. So you see this full thing is M union H. Okay, that's it. Now, if I want to find out the common region of this shaded section, which region of this shaded section is coming common in G? You say this one. Let me use a different color now this time. This one. Such an This region is common in G. Okay.
Yeah.
So how many values it is containing? It's containing 4, 7, and 4. You simply sum up these three numbers present in this region, and that will be the cardinality of that. So 16 plus 7 gives you 8 plus 7 gives you 15. Okay.
15. Yeah.
So it is 8 plus 7, that is 15. You just write 15 here, and that's how you finish out. Okay. And then again a Venn diagram here. You need to shade this region now. Okay. So what makes you confused in shading this region?
No, only sometimes I don't understand the shading, but like I think
It all based on practice actually, nothing else.
yeah.
T union P whole complement it is. Let me just write down here more prominently. It is T union P whole complement. First of all, just focus on T union P. Don't talk about complement. T union P is actually complete T and P circles. Okay. The combination of T and P circle is T union P. So the complement is actually the region outside T and P. This is T union P complement region. Clear?
Yeah.
And then you need to find out section B. So this B subset. So B subset is actually this. Shade your B fully. Now just focus carefully that which region contains both brown and green lines. Only this region. Are you getting it? So
Yeah.
only this region is containing both brown and green lines. So this is actually the common region found in B and in T union P whole complement. So you just shade it nicely now. You just highlight the region. Okay. Remove this work that we have just done. There's no need to keep it right now. And then shade this section.
Yeah.
Shade this section properly.
Wait, why not the inside of the circles?
Inside of what?
The
It
intersect
is not the
the.
part of T union P whole complement. It is the part of T and P.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
You can't consider it. But that's how we do. Okay. I hope it's clear now.
Yep. But if
And
it
then
was B union, then you do the entire circle of B.
yeah. You need to. In
Okay.
that case, you need to shade this full thing. you need to shade this entire section like this. I'm shading quite haphazardly, but you have to fill up this full region, okay? Don't shade it in the way how I'm shading right now, but
Yeah.
just in order to need just to get you an idea that how we shade the region if you're getting this situation. Okay, like that.
Wait, okay,
Okay,
then what, yeah, just one more.
yeah.
What if they do like B intersect T complement, like in a bracket?
B intersection T intersection P whole complement.
Complement. Yep.
Okay, let me remove this whole thing now. Now here you see T intersection P is actually this.
Yep.
Okay. Now the region which is outside this black petal is T intersection P whole complement. Are you getting me? So
Hmm.
this is the region which is T intersection P whole complement entirely. And then you just say that where is my B? My B is this. I must use this time red color. So my full B is this.
Yeah.
Now the region that contains both black and pink lines is actually this region. This region contains B as well as T intersection P whole complement, and also this is also the region that contains B and T intersection P whole complement. Are you getting me?
So if this was
And
union,
and this is
oh,
this is also the section. This is also the section that contains T intersection P whole complement.
okay.
So you need to shade this section excluding this. Just exclude this, and the rest of the portion of the B, if present in T intersection P whole complement, so this is the common region found in both sets, you're going to shade it now. That's how you do it.
Okay,
I hope you see.
so yeah, if it was B union with the T intersect P whole complement, then what?
If you get this situation, then in that case, let me remove this first.
Wait, no, I think we did it. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, wait a second. If I overlapped here, it will messed up the whole thing. That's why I'm removing. This is T intersection P, and I'm not going to consider this. Okay. T intersection P whole complement is this. So you need to shade this whole region, okay, including your B, okay.
Wait, you're not shading the P part?
Yeah,
Ah,
that's
yeah.
understood.
Oh, yeah.
That's too understood. I'm not going to shade each and everything because I'm just going to shade this entire section. I will just exclude this portion,
Okay.
and rest of the region I'm going to shade out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
And one thing more, whenever they don't mention the cardinality and they're not mentioning the elements of the sets, they have only given you empty circles and they are asking you to shade. So whenever you have a situation like this written in this pink set notation, whenever you have a situation like this in which you need to shade the entire region inside and outside as well, so I recommend that you must shade only circles and forget about the region outside, because there is no cardinality written. So it means there is the region which is outside is empty. Okay, so there is no need to shade it up. Just shade the circles so remain. Okay, so you can shade it like this. Just leave your black petal unshaded and shade the remaining region fully.
Okay.
But if they mention cardinality in the outside region, that you must shade outside region too. Okay, that's how you shade. I hope it's clear now.
Yeah.
Any further confusion related to the shading the sections?
Yeah, I think so. We can try more. Like, yeah, what if they gave B union T intersecting T, but without complement?
Okay. Say it again. T union what?
No, B union T intersecting P, but like without the complement. Yeah.
Okay, like this. Okay, now find out your T intersection P, which is this. Okay,
Okay.
and you are including your full B, the region that I have just uh, highlighted with my black. You need to shade that. Shade
Yep.
this full B and shade this. Okay.
Yeah. And if it was, oh no, I think I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Hmm. If I ask you one thing now,
Yeah.
how about if I just say T intersection B intersection P?
What? Oh, okay. So, um, okay, intersect the P and B, and then you also intersect with P. Okay, you do intersect B and P,
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
and
Okay.
then P intersecting. Then you shade the intersecting T with B and P,
Yeah. So
like
which region is that?
T intersecting B and T intersecting P.
You don't need to do like this. This T intersection B. Don't do it like this. Just find out your B intersection P. You can't do this multiplication thing here. There's an intersection sign. Okay. So you can't
Mhm.
split it up. You can't expand this thing. Okay. You can't do expansion in your set notation.
Okay.
So this is your B intersection P, and then this B intersection P. Can you see any region in this black petal which is present in your T as well? Yes, this is the one which is present in your T. So this is the region which is common in T, B, and P, all of them.
Yeah,
So T intersection B intersection P is this region.
that's it.
That's it. Sometimes they also ask without parentheses. They ask like this, so no need to get confused. Actually, it's the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, I think I got it.
Okay, we have 10 minutes more. Let's try to pick up a few more questions. Just go on. Okay, again, a cardinality is here. We're going to fill this up. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah.
You have already done this thing here.
Yeah, I was about the other parts.
The last one? The last two, I
Um,
guess, right?
yeah.
And what about part C? It's
Yeah, in
also
part
not
C,
done.
yeah, I know how to do it now.
Okay, just hang on.
I
Let me
got
just upload
this.
it on the board. These are the snapshots of that worksheet that you send me from 2015, 2018 past papers topical concepts and Venn diagram. It belongs to that setup.
Oh,
These questions are taken from there. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So whenever you get your subsets or universal set expressed in builder form, you need to convert it into tabular form first. Okay. So you universal set is already in a tabular form. From this universal set, you need to find out those numbers which are the multiple of 3. So 21 is the one, 24, 27, 30. This is your set A, okay? And set B contains prime numbers from the universal set. It's 23, 29. This is your set B. And set C contains the values which are less than and equals to 25. So 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So that's how you convert your builder set into tabular form. Okay. Then you filled up the cardinalities here. That's correct. And 26 does not is not the element of B. That's also fine. Intersection of A and B, you can't find any number common in A and B sets, so intersection is empty. So we have just left this thing empty, and this is your phi. That's correct. Now you need to list the elements present in B union C intersection A. In C intersection A, you are having 27 and 24. These are the common elements present in C intersection A, and then you're taking its union with the set B. So you just combine all these elements. That is the set. Okay, the elements are going to be written in a set form. 21, 23 in nice ascending order. Don't write them in haphazard way. In set, we always write in ascending order, the elements. We always write elements in the ascending order, all right? So now,
Yeah.
n of C is 6, that's correct. 6 elements we are having in C, that's correct. Cardinality of B complement union B intersection C. Okay, B complement union B intersection C. Now in B intersection C, I am getting 23. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me use a different notation, a different color. Uh, this is your B intersection C. B
Yep.
complement contains all the elements which are outside B. Okay, so these are all the elements which are in B complement or outside B. Now you are going to take the union of all these numbers, and that's it. Okay, so I'm just writing here instead of that blank, because in that case I have to scroll again and again, so I just write over here. It's 21, and you are writing all of them in ascending order. 22.
They didn't say this one. Don't you add it here?
Add what?
All of the elements.
You don't need to add. Actually, you need to count how many they are. So if you don't want to write in a set, that's okay. Simply count these numbers and then write them how many they are. And that's it. If you are not interested, no issue. That's an extra work I was doing for your convenience, no issue.
Okay.
You can cancel that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 elements. Let's see. A intersection C is a subset of A union C. Write them in a set notation. So it is a subset. You simply
Yeah.
write the notation of the subset simply. And that's
Okay.
it. Okay. One more page we can cover if we have time. Okay.
Can you explain the third part?
Mhm.
I mean, part B.
Yeah. Let me see what it's asking. Coins are placed into a machine to pay for parking cars. Probability that machine rejects a coin is 0.05. Adhira puts 2 coins into the machine. Calculate the probability that machine rejects both coins. You simply multiply first probability of the rejection of the coin. I call it Px. Okay, this is your Px. Okay. First coin is rejected and the other coin is also rejected. There's an and involvement of and. So you're multiplying both probabilities of rejection, and this is giving you the answer. So that's fine. Your part A of part 1 is correct. You just write that x intersection x is Px multiplied by Px. Okay. So it is 0.05 whole square. So it is 5/100 whole square. It is 1 by 20 whole square, which is 1 upon 400, and that's it. And then it's 2016 paper 4-3. Question 4. Yeah, that's correct. 1 upon 400 is this. And then they're asking that calculate the probability that machine accepts at least 1 coin, means at least 1 coin, either first or second. Condition number 2, either second and first one is rejected. Okay, plus both coins are, there is a concept of, okay, they are asking about accepting. Okay, let me just form 3 conditions. There are 3 conditions here. Okay, so let me just write down here. The 3 conditions is first coin is accepted, I call it x prime, and the second one is rejected, plus means or. Okay, first one is rejected and the second one is accepted, or both are accepted, because there's an at least thing involvement. So either one of the coin is accepted or both of them. That's okay. So 1 minus 0.05 is 0.95, yeah? Is 0.95
Yeah.
into 0.05 plus 0.05 into 0.95 plus 0.95 whole square. Get the answer now.
Yeah. You get 0.9975.
0.9975. This is the answer. We check this out. 0.9975, and that's it. Okay, it's correct. And then Raj puts 4 coin into the machine. Calculate the probability that machine rejects exactly 1 coin. Now we also have conditions here. Okay, we have some conditions here as well. He has put 4 coins. So first coin could be rejected and the other 4 ones could be accepted. So I'm just, instead of writing separately all the 3, I can write p of x prime cube. That's also the same thing, plus. Okay. Now you see a second coin can be rejected and first and the last 2 can be accepted. Okay. So here also you're having this situation. Second coin, this was the first coin. This is the second coin that is so rejected and the remaining ones are accepted. Okay. Plus if third coin gets rejected and the remaining ones are accepted. Plus fourth coin can be rejected or fourth coin can be rejected and the remaining ones are accepted. So you see, entirely you are having a situation that is 4 times p of x multiplied by p of x prime whole cube. It's whole cube actually. Okay. So it is 4 times 0.05 into 0.95 whole cube. Now get your answer. Let's see what we get now. So 4 times 0.05 multiplied by 0.95 whole cube. We're getting 0.171475. That's right. Okay,
That's
0.1745.
good.
It's all correct.
Yep.
Okay, this is the way how we do. And you can see the fraction one's also fine. Perfect. Okay.
So you do it on event, like first one it got
Rejected.
rejected, then 3 times it got accepted.
Hmm.
So it happened 4 times, 4 different times.
Yeah, because you're having possibilities. Either first one can be rejected and the other ones could be accepted, or second coin can be rejected and the rest of the ones are accepted. So you have 4 possibilities,
Yeah.
different 4 possibilities. You can't neglect any of them. You have to consider all of them. So you have to consider all possible conditions. Okay.
Yeah.
So whenever there comes a concept of or, you have to consider all of them and you are going to add up these possibilities. Okay.
Okay.
So this is your answer. I hope it's clear. Inshallah,
Yeah.
I'll see you next week then. Okay.
Okay.
Allah
Allah
Hafiz.
Hafiz.